Hello everyone and welcome back to Eat Sleep Reef. Today we're going to be covering actually a video I've been looking forward to do. So we're doing a pretty big upgrade on the JBJ tank. I'm pretty sure you know exactly what that is. We're going to be upgrading the LED light from the overhead one it came with on the lid to the AI Prime HD series LED by Aqua Illumination. So a few guys may be asking, so why exactly am I doing the upgrade? Is the light it comes with just not sufficient? Will it not grow coral? And I want to answer those questions first and foremost. So the LED that comes with the JBJ 15-gallon Cubey, it is enough to grow coral. I actually did grow quite the zoas that were there, the Kenya tree. I actually also tried I had some GSP in there and it actually grew. I didn't have any issues with it whatsoever. But my main reason for the AI was, one, I love technology, I love control, I love having the ramp up, ramp down. The Cubey doesn't have a ramp up, ramp down, doesn't have a timer, so I'd manually have to come in every day and turn it on and off. And also you couldn't ramp up the blues and then have the whites come on. It was just either all blues, all whites, unless you manually change that. And like I'm saying, I'm not saying that the stock light doesn't work. Excuse me. I'm not saying it can't grow coral. It did grow coral for me. Actually, for a while, I did have corals in the tank, and they did fine. They opened up fully. I mean, I had no issues with them whatsoever. My main thing is, like I said, I want that control, and not to mention, I'm really after a certain color. The JBJ, you can't really adjust the color. It's either blues, whites, reds. Yeah, blue, white, red, or it's either white. So you can't fine tune the exact color you want, which is another main reason. I know the look I'm after, and through the AI, I've obviously owned AIs in the past. They're a sister company of Ecotech Marine, also known as Radion. So they're just great LEDs. So today we're going to be showing you guys this light, showing you guys kind of how we put it on. And hopefully you guys get to follow me along. So obviously you're gonna need the light here and you're gonna need the mount here. You can see it's sold separately. I purchased it here. I already went ahead and opened it. But they do sell, I think, 3 different types of mounts, or 4 actually, 3. 2 in this size, you have a 12 and 18 inch, and then they have like the fixed aluminum one. I really like this one because you can position it exactly how you want. That's why I went with this flex mount. This thing is flexible. It's actually really stiff but flexible, which is why I went with this. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna open up the AI and show you guys how it comes right out of the box. All right, so I got my knife here. It's actually never been opened. You can see it still has a seal on it. So we're gonna break the seal. There you go, get the knife out of the way, make sure I don't cut myself. And then here we go. This is the first time it's been opened, I believe, actually, since it's been assembled. So let's see how, oh my God, look at this, beautiful. Beautiful, you quickly see the AI LED here, the prime. Avoid contact with the fan guard. Pressing may cause fan noise. I'm guessing that mesh there, you can actually warp it, which is why it's saying that. So obviously we're gonna heed the warnings. So you get the puck here, you get the instructions here, so you can see everything right here, the iOS setup, Android, and then the web wizard if you wish to go that route, and then any disclaimers, warranty. Obviously we don't really care much about that. So here you can see the LED. I think, how will this come out? I think it comes out from the bottom. Beautiful. Comes out like that. Oh, look at that. And then you get the whole power supply. You get the cords, you get this bad boy here, and then this is your, I think it's 12 volts. Is it 12 volt or 24 volt? Well, actually, wow, it's 24 volt output. That's crazy. I always thought this thing was a 12 volt. But anyway, let's get the box out of the way. So here is the light we get. I see no damage. I'm kind of inspecting it. It's always good to inspect it. And I did go with the white one just because obviously this tank does have the white outline, so I'm really going to be going with that. And then also what I went ahead and did already, let me bring it up to camera, This is the mount for it. This is the prime flex mount. You guys can see here. You guys want to Google it, check it out online. But you guys can see it's beautiful in the flex. You can see here, you can flex it really any way you want. So it's actually really nice. And I think to mount it, they have an instruction online, but to mount it's pretty straightforward. It threads right into the back of here. I don't know if you can see that. It threads right in there. So that's going to be pretty straightforward as far as getting that up. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to get it mounted up. We're going to get it up to the tank, and then we're going to show you guys here the official startup of this light. So here the flex mount is going to go mounted here on the very back. That I'm wondering if I should mount it first on the mount or do it off. I'm trying to see what would be easy. It's probably easier to mount it. Mount since the LED here, let me show you guys so you guys get a better understanding of what exactly I'm talking about. So this LED puck, it actually threads into here. So I'm wondering if I should install this and then thread it on, or just thread it on and then install it. But I'm gonna go with the thread it on, if that wants to work. Let me see, I'm probably gonna have to do this off camera. There we go. So let me just quickly thread this on. It's literally just twisting this thing on there. Get it pretty tight. Obviously you don't want to over tighten it, but you do for sure want to get it snug. Okay. So we have here the LED mounted on. I'm pretty happy with how that's coming out. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove the little tie it has on here. Man, it's getting so cold here in California. It's crazy. I mean, it doesn't get nowhere near as cold as it does in other parts of the States, but you know, for us here in California, it's actually pretty cold. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to run this whole thing down to the back of the tank, kind of let it go. And then we're going to just get this squared up. Let me get this out of the way. There we go. So just threading this as far as I can get it. Let me make sure it's actually indeed centered, which it is. Okay. Okay, so I think it can come forward a little bit more. I can actually bring it up. There we go. There we go. And then we start squaring it away here. I'm not going to worry too much of how it looks at the moment. As far as if it's squared off, I'll worry about that kind of later. And then the nice thing is they also include a little bit of wire management, little thingies. I don't know what the heck they're called. But this, here, let me show you that on camera. This here goes around the gooseneck of the mount, and then the wire comes out through the back. So I'm wondering how I'll probably route that like so. Actually, you know what? I'll worry about that later. I'll first get the angle right, because I'm noticing when I put this on, it's going to be a little bit harder to pivot it. So I'll leave it like that. So the next step we are going to have here, let me put this back on there. So the next step we're going to have is we are going to be kind of plugging in the power to it. So that's pretty straightforward. Doesn't take much to do that. You obviously undo this. You undo your power supply right here. So this goes into your power supply. And then this goes into the power outlet, and this bad boy goes into what we threw into the back there. So let me get all this set up and then we'll show you guys the powering on of it. All right, so I literally just went ahead and plugged it in and it's not powering on. But I do see on the very top, there's a little LED that says AI that's flashing. And what it's doing is actually looking for the phone to be connected to it. So what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna have to download the app on the phone before it powers on. So, but it is working. I've owned AI before, so I know this is how it operates. So what I'll do right now, I'll hook it up and then we'll quickly get it dialed in and then we'll pretty much wrap up the video there. But you guys can see, let me kind of take you guys around. You can see, I really like the way it looks on the tank. You can see the previous light is here. It's the whole top piece. It's all connected, it's all linked up together. But I don't know about you guys, but I really like this look of the tank. I don't know. But like I said, let me download the app, let me get it installed, and then we'll go ahead and power it up and show you guys how it looks. All right guys, so here's the LED installed. You did have to go through the app, but it would have been impossible to record that since I need my phone to record, and I was using it to go through the app. But you can see here the LED is fully installed. I'm gonna show you guys here. It mounted. I haven't messed on the wire management yet. You can see the screen top I made in the previous video. Now you can see why I had to make it. But you can see, I don't know if you guys can tell, but the tank just has a lot more pop, especially from the LEDs before. A lot more coverage. I can see a lot of the color. I never saw that the green like that with other LED. The only way to get it like that was to add more blue. And then at that point, the whole thing would be really washed out in blue. And we all know the cameras don't like that whatsoever. But yeah, you guys can see it really is a night and day difference as far as how it makes the tank pop. It just looks absolutely beautiful. There's only one fish in there. It's just a selfin goby. He hides quite a bit. He doesn't come out a lot. But I can imagine if he did come out, even on him, we'd see a lot more pop. So I'm expecting to see a little bit more growth and a little bit more extension on these zoas. I mean, the Kenya, that thing's always happy. But even on video, I don't know if you guys can tell, the tank just looks a lot better than it used to. Let me know in the comment box below what you guys think about this upgrade we did for the JBJ Cubey. We have actually 1 or 2 more upgrades coming. I'm gonna save them for another video. But that's gonna wrap it up for today, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully you guys had fun following me along and adding this LED. I honestly think this is one of the biggest upgrades I'll probably do to this tank. And it's really not that big, it's just a light. But this is one of them that's really gonna benefit, just give me more control. But that's gonna be it, guys. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down in the comment box below. Expect to see a lot more coral coming in this tank now. Now that I'm starting to spend a little bit more time on it, I want to get really personal with it. But yeah, guys, if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, be sure to check me out, eat_sleep_reef_. There's a link in the description. And we're going to end it right here. Once again, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Till next time.